That was so well hidden, I'm not even kidding you. I want to investigate this other visor as well, see what's going on there. It's a device we wore in our heads to enter the virtual world. Some helmets still have their cords plugged in, and others have them removed. My concern is the cords. We're supposed to plug the two cords from the computer to our helmet. Red for consciousness, the blue for memory. They were switched. Glitches might appear. That's what Mia told us. Okay, never mind. So we can't really investigate anything else particular here. See if you got everything covered here regarding item-wise. Okay, we need to talk to we're gonna have to talk to Monotaro here in a little bit, see what he figured out. He's probably still gonna be hacking the thing. Let's talk to Sumigi a little bit, right? That's what we should do. Probably should go ahead and actually Himiko. Himiko discovered the body as well. Never thought Miu would be killed. When I saw her avatar there, not moving. Thought maybe, but
You're right.
that's right. So the Miu avatar in the virtual world has stopped moving. Me, Kibo, and Makio found her avatar.
Hey,
Can you tell me more about it? In details? We're looking for the secrets of the outside world at the chapel.
hey!
Miu was still, right?
No.
No, Miu volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, but she wasn't with us. Miu volunteered to look around outside? We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Then right when we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound outside. Must be the sound I heard as well. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. Fell all the way from the inside. Something hit in the chapel wall. So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel and found Miu's avatar. So when you went to log out to check Miu's real body, correct?
But,
When we went to the river, Rachel was gone for some reason. And while we were standing around wondering what to do, guys showed up.
Thank you.
I see, thank you.
Oh.
It says someone is sounding important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river. Because they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and chapel. And this helps us narrow down the people who could have come into contact with Miu. At the chapel. Events at the chapel has been added to the Tubo section of Monopad. Okay. What else we got going on here in particular? Alright, so let's go ahead and summarize everything that we got going on here. So they also heard a loud thud. I'm actually genuinely thinking why that could have been a possibility. Why did they hear a loud thud? The same thud, it sounded like a really close, a thud that was really close to what Tsumigi and what Shuichi heard as well. Like a really loud thud. But why was that a really loud thud? I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'm gonna start thinking about it to myself a little bit, but I do have a theory about it. It's very broad, which is why I don't want to voice it just yet. So that one I'm gonna keep to myself a little bit. We'll come back if we can get investigate the virtual world again in the future. That'd be great. But for now, I'm gonna keep it to myself. Let's talk to Tsumiki here.
like I thought.
Ended up like this after all. Had a bad feeling. Ever since I thought I saw Miu from the dining room window. You thought you saw Miu?
Oh.
Yeah, I told Shuichi about it. Small window in the dining room. Maybe 10 minutes ago I looked through it, and I thought I saw Miu. Maybe she was outside there, doing something. Whatever it was.
Oh.
So you saw Miu then? Thought I must have been mistaken since she couldn't have been by the chapel. You're only saying you were mistaken, so you don't have to feel as guilty.
What?
Huh?
Because
If you had been positive with Miu, he could have done something sooner. Could have prevented her death, you know. And that's
Hey,
just speculation, Kokichi. Can't judge in hindsight.
my bad.
I went a little off topic there. Anyway, I want to ask you something. What'd you do after you thought you saw Miu? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me so. About 10 minutes later, I told Shuichi while we were talking about it. There was a really loud bang. I do wonder what that loud bang was as well. Because see, we heard it, and the people at the chapel also heard it. Why so? Why so though? Why so? Why did we hear it? If they heard it and we heard it, then why? Can we go? I wonder if we can go back to the virtual world and investigate to see what that loud thud was by any chance. Let's say Shuichi is the only person, or Shuichi and somebody else goes into the virtual world to investigate together. One investigate by the chapel, one investigate by the by the main building to see what that sound even was. Because I have a theory, but I really want to see if we can investigate this particular area. We also gonna have to talk to everybody here about this. What? What's that sound? It sounded like as if something was struck very hard. Came from outside, bud. We heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. But we saw nothing. But now let's check outside and let's go outside and check. Oh no! What? That's Kiba's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close. And we heard Kiba's voice as well.
Huh?
Kiba's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel?
Okay.
He was, but Sumigi and I are positive it was his voice. Heard Kiba from the entrance hall when he should have been at the chapel. What? It's weird because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and mansion. Even Mia said that. And that's the thing, she did say that. Yeah, you can't hear anything at all while you're inside. Oh wait, wrong voice. Yeah, you can't hear anything at all while you're inside the map loading point.
I see.
You're right. Sound should have reached through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kiba's voice? How were we able to hear Kiba at the mansion? He was at the chapel.
Well, that's...
Maybe someone's lying.
What?
Lying?
Hey!
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise of Kiba or Kiba's voice at all?
Ah.
I'm not sure. I must have not noticed because I was too busy searching. You're lying to his face. Kaito.
Hey!
Kaito, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something?
Don't screw around!
Who like you, dumbass? I was interested in Shuichi's conversation.
Huh?
My conversation?
Ah.
I heard Kiba's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about it? What I said before was pretty much everything. After that, I headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta and we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi.
Yeah.
Then we used the signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it though? Did you notice anything? I suppose not.
But...
See you working hard. See you starting to take this game seriously, Kaito.
Shut up!
Sumigi's account has been added to the 2-bullet section of your monopad. I feel like Kaito is pretty on the defensive right now. Loud noise has been added to the 2-bullet section of your monopad. Now, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and pull something out of my ass. You ready? Okay, you ready for this? Alright. So, in video games, I've done some very, very basic learning in video games, so my credibility is very, very slim. But from the basics that I've learned, sometimes when it comes to setting up levels for like a side-scrolling game or a game with multiple levels or RPG levels, they're set up almost as layers or hierarchies, right? So let's say, for example, you're setting up a maze. You want to make sure that the maze is treated as 6 separate different floors, but each entrance point from one side to the other, like say if we go from the top left corner to the top middle corner, not corner, but top left sector, right? Let's say, for example, this is a box here. God, I wish I had like an actual box I could show you. This is a box. Right here is a point where play starts. In order to move to the middle side, or down, or to the side again and down below, or any of the part of the 3x3 box, right? Let's say, for example, 3x3 box, right? The game doesn't show it up as an actual box. It shows up at separate levels, almost layered on top of one another. And depending on which entrance you enter to, it will take you to a particular layer, right? Like typically they'll be labeled as, like, let's say, for example, room 1-1 will be first room from right to left on the first row. Room 1-2 is the one in the middle, room 1-3 is the one on the other side. And then we'll start the next layer of room 2-1, room 2-2, room 2-3, and so on and so forth until you get anywhere from room 1-1 to room 3-3, third row, third room. And that's set up as a cube, that's set up as layers. Sometimes also what it ends up happening in order to save space and memory as one particular file is if you have indoor areas of buildings, and I've had actual experiences with that a little bit, we have to like go inside a castle and go to multiple rooms and stuff, is that you would treat the outside of the castle as layer 1, as one big layer. then in order to save space, in order to make sure it, can be a little bit better processed, you could either split each room as own separate layer, or you can make another separate layer of just like nothingness except the rooms itself and put up different barriers and borders. So like layer 1 would be the entire outside, and the entire layer 2 map, it's separate as 2 separate maps. The layer 2 map will be separated as an entire map of its own, but only containing the indoor areas layered out throughout the entirety of the game. To the point where, let's say for example, you're playing from top-down view, you only will be able to see an illusion of that you're walking around in one map, but in fact, you can have like 2 or 3 or 4 indoor buildings or indoor areas, but they'll all be set up on the same map together. And whenever you enter from the outdoor map, like the one with the war map and everything, let's say hypothetically it has 4 houses, right? Has 4 houses. Each of those ender points will take you to the second map, but only to a specific location of the second map. Either building in top left corner, top right corner, bottom left corner, bottom right corner, depends on where the building is at, or the building in the very middle if there's like a 5th building. They'll usually be layered and spread out so that if you walk to the edge of the map and stuff of each building, you will not see the other building crossing over. And that's probably what maybe is going on here. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know yet because I don't know the engine that they're using for this game. I don't know how it's going to be layered out regarding level-wise. I'm just trying to use technical nerd powers to see what's going on here, see what kind of tomfoolery. Because if that is the case, if the map is layered out in such a way where the indoor and the outdoor areas are treated as their own separate maps, right? Like indoor area on the left side where the main building is its own map. On the outdoors, I mean, not indoor, outdoor. Outdoor area of the second area where the chapel is its own map, map number 2, and then all the indoor components are stacked together and clumped together as a separate map, map 3. If that is set up like that, then there is a possibility if one room heard a loud noise, then the rooms around them would have also heard the loud noise from the indoor areas. That's a possibility. That's a very strong possibility why they could have heard the noise together. But I'm just saying, maybe that could be it, maybe could not be it. I'm just trying to pull something out of my ass. It's a crazy, stupid theory. To take it with a grain of salt, take it serious, whatever you want. I'm just trying to toss something out there. Nevertheless, let's get back to the investigation here, see what else we can do. Let's talk to Man of the Hour Kaito about why he left, maybe see if he can say anything.
That's right.
Chuchi, I gotta explain, just so you don't misunderstand. Explain what? Talking about how you locked out by yourself, right? Okay, let's hear it then.
What?
Oh, what are you?
Yeah.
Feel free to lie, of course. It wasn't lie, it's a real pleasure of this game after all.
Don't screw around.
Huh? What?
Hey.
Kaito, just ignore him and talk to me, okay?
I mean,
About the whole logging out thing. Don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secrets of the outside world and rooftop, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out. Same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How did that happen on the roof? What happened after you logged out?
so...
Everyone else still logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to log back in. So I just went back to my room and slept. Since it was dawn, I was pretty tired. And the body discovery announcement woke you?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Heard it and rushed back here.
Hey.
Do you remember what condition Mio's body was when you logged out?
My bad.
I didn't pay attention to that, so I didn't know. Did you notice anything wrong? Like whether she was dead or not?
Shut up!
Like I said, I don't know. Okay, sorry. I just need to object the contradiction in the testimony, right?
Don't screw around.
I said I'm not lying. Tell him, Shuichi.
Shuichi.
No, Shuichi. In order to find the truth, you can't be biased. Kaito's account has been added to the Truthboard section of Monopad, so something teleported him out. We need to go back in the game. We need to go back in the game and figure out what that was about. We need to. I hope we get to come back to the game and figure out what that was about. Because I feel like a lot of stones are left unturned, and there could be a mountain of evidence in just the game itself. Figuring out the game's mechanics and the game engine. That's gonna be crucial here, and I really, really want to know what's up. Okay, who else can we talk to? We can talk to Gonta here.
Hey.
Gonta, you right?
You're so dumb.
Are you still depressed about Miu? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer.
By the way.
Oh, Gonta, I want to know what you think. Right now. But who do you think is the culprit?
Gonta don't know.
Murder already happened when Gonta woke up.
How'd this happen?
Why Miu killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything.
How can this be?
But Gonta frustrated and sad. Gonta could not protect Miu. I do feel bad for the guy. I really do feel bad. He's genuinely innocent dude, right? He's a really, really innocent guy. He's gullible, but he's honest. And oh god, I feel bad for him. Every single time he says he will go and protect people, he can't. And that kind of, oh god, why am I? I'm sorry, Steins Gate got me feeling all feelsy. Okay, come on, Tham, keep it together. Come on, it's DanganRonpa. He seems all over the place right now. Oh man, can't think of what. He can't think at all when he's like this.
It's true.
But that Jelly doesn't seem to be lying. Pretty sure he's telling the truth. Well, I guess a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place.
Hey,
Don't talk about him like that.
I'm disappointed.
So disappointing, you Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful.
Sorry. Gonta, idiot.
Gonta's so sorry. Gonta's sorry he could not protect me. Gonta,
Hey,
feel that bad about it. Stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so put yourself together and help us, okay? Okay, going to understand.
Gonta do his best.
To find culprit. Going to definitely do his best this time.
yeah.
Yep, now that's the spirit. Now Kokichi's encouraging him. I really don't know what Kokichi is thinking. I suppose I've investigated everything that I can here.
Hey,
This is all a game to him. I always say that, but this is a game to him. He's toying with people. He's toying with this entire situation. What the fuck? Seriously. There's a reason why he's doing it. There's a reason why he's doing it. He can't be just a bastard for the sake of being a bastard, can he? He's not just an imp for the sake of being an imp. He can't say something, probably, right? Please tell me that's the case. Please tell me that's the case. He's acting like this because he can't be honest. He can't be honest about what's going on here. Right? Can somebody please tell me that? I need assurance. I need assurance to know that Kokichi is not just being an asshole for the sake of being an asshole. He's actually being genuine here. I mean, the moments where he was helpful, the moments where he was honest, the moments where he tried to steer a conversation in the right direction, try to force some sort of action out of Shuichi, out of everybody, try to provocate the situation in order to make things happen. I'm definitely sure he means well. There gotta be, it's so hard to talk about Kokichi regarding this. The semblance of him meaning well, and the semblance of him meaning the opposite. It's impossible to tell with this guy. He's a fucking wild card, dude. Are you done investigating the crime scene? So you know who the culprit is?
no.
No. Might not actually be the crime. This might actually be the crime scene. Yes, injuries in the virtual world could be fatal in the real world. Meaning there's a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world. Which means the next area to investigate could be
Oh, I see.
virtual world. We should go there again.
Huh? See?
Just read your mind, didn't I? I did, right? Right?
Got it.
If that's the case, I'm coming too.
Oh?
Oh great, he's coming. You must really like me, huh?
Ugh.
Say whatever you want. I don't have time to waste on you.
Yeah.
If we go back to the virtual world, we might find some new clues. With those, might be able to clear my name. May I join you as well? I also think we should investigate the virtual world again.
All right.
Why don't we all go?
Ah!
So I get to be the Avatar again.
What?
Do you actually like the Avatar after all?
Well,
I'm going to stay here. He's still in the middle of analyzing the program. Going to search this place some more. There's no time to be sleeping. That's not what we're... Well, that's fine. I'll stay here too.
Huh?
What? Surprised? Are you gonna get lonely without your partner?
My bad.
But I'm busy too, you know. I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful.
huh?
Deceitful?
See?
Well, you and Kaito are pretty close, so you might do something deceitful for him, right?
Thank goodness.
Good thing Gonta's here with me. Good thing Gonta's here with me. Glaris is scared to handle alone. Gonta would risk his life to protect me from murderer.
Huh? Hey.
If you keep saying mess up crap like that, I'm gonna kick your ass into orbit.
All right already.
It's fine. Just ignore him and hurry to the virtual world.
Okay.
Kaito, let's just focus on solving the case for now. Fine.
Thank goodness.
I don't like violence. Ultimate Supreme Leader would rather sneak around.
So that means...
So anyway, I'll leave the virtual world to you, Shuichi.
Yeah.
But I'm not exaggerating when I say the class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Your talent can save the useless people here, you know?
What?
What are you calling useless?
I told you.
Enough already. Kaito, let's go. Kaito, Kibo, Himiko, Tsumigi, and I prepare to enter the virtual world. Notice something. Notice something. He herded Shuichi. He wanted Shuichi to go to the virtual world, which is why when he said he read his mind, he wanted him to go back to the virtual world. He left. I don't want to jump to conclusions, and I was about to. I apologize. Let me rephrase that. He knows the stone's still unturned within the virtual world. But he's not willing to check it out for himself, because he wants to keep an eye out on Maki. He's saying it because Maki could do anything because she is friends with Kaito. Maki, you know, she is a killer. He kind of tried to paint her as the killer so everybody would look at her in bad light. But I believe the reason he could be staying out is to make sure that nothing would happen in the outside world. Because maybe there's nothing to find on the virtual world. I don't know. There's a reason why he's staying out. I don't think he would miss out an opportunity to go back in and investigate for himself. Think about it. Would Kokichi go investigate the world if it was Kokichi? Or would he stay out? Like if it was him, if he actually was absolutely innocent. I think it would be very unlike Kokichi to not go into a virtual world with us. But at the same time, he's kind of worried Maki could actually do something to him if he was in the virtual world, because her and Kaito are friends, because he assumes that Kaito is a murderer. Is it just basic suspicion, or is he trying to egg people on? I don't know. But I was about to jump to conclusion there. That's bad. Picked out helmets once again, sitting in the same seats as before.
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue cord in the left, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that.
Is that?
Right is the hand I hold my chopsticks with. I gotta be sure to get it right.
If you're that worried, why don't you use one that's already set up?
Place the devices on our heads. Flip the switch. We gonna be okay? Oh, that sound effect is so eerie. It sends shivers up my arms and up my legs, dude. Oh my god. Oh.
Great, huh?
Oh, it's my avatar. Look, my avatar. So you like that avatar after all.
You know...
So back here.
100%.
Also, I love the music in this place. Absolutely love it. Apparently we arrived in the room when we logged in. Miyu said that logging in and out is impossible unless you're in this room.
Huh?
Then how did I get logged out while I was on the rooftop?
Okay,
Yes, we need to investigate that area too.
What should we do?
Gonna check Mia's avatar, right?
that's right.
I think her avatar is still near the chapel.
Yeah!
Let's head out onto the chapel. I want to investigate here first before we do anything else in particular. Can do anything here? Nope, we can only just kind of sprint around and run around. I also want to check out the rooftop as well, see if we can find anything there. I wonder if we can go there right now by ourselves. Check the map before heading to the chapel. Maps on the wall. One mansion, one other world. Check the map on the mansion first. First floor has a salon, dining room, kitchen, and bathroom. Second is the roof. Split up when looking for the secret of the outside world. Kokichi had a salon. Kokichi had the salon. Tsumigi had the dining room. Kaito the roof and going to the outside. Now the mansion has been added to the tubular section. See? Okay, do you see this here? Do you see this here? Do you see how this particular... Excuse me. Do you see how this particular maps of mansion and rooftop are set up? Imagine in a video game engine, under a selection of maps, it would have one whole flat surface, big enough as the other big maps, but having the buildings of the indoors side by side with one another. Maybe that could have been the reason why we heard the noise, because technically on that map would be next door to each other, or next door to each other wherever the sound came from. So say for example the sound came from the rooftop, and the map building was actually set up on the same like map plane, I guess you could say, map plane. Digital map plane. then maybe that could have been a reason why we all heard the sound at the same time, because we're all within the same instance together. Unlike the outside and 2 outside areas, where you can't hear each other. This is the map of the entire virtual world. The world is surrounded by walls in all 4 directions. There's a loading point in the middle, so the map is split into 2. No side of sound can pass through the map loading point. To get there from the mansion to the chapel, you have to go through that point. You also have to cross the river that runs parallel to it. That's how this world is designed. It's strange. Feels like there's some secrets to this. Map of the world has been added to the toolbox section of Monopad. The map was made by Mio. Is that what's bothering me?
Hey, Shuichi.
I understand. Looking at maps makes me feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
Never did anything like that.
Shuichi!
Don't forget we're here for you, bro.
Indeed.
You're not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You need to withdraw in the shell, you know? I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps.
That's wrong.
I'm investigating. I'm just investigating. That was some sort of a sitcom, wasn't it? Okay, so Miyu made this map. I wonder if this map is the real map, or is this map that Miyu made in order to try to throw us off. Or whoever made this map made it to try to throw us off. See, this makes me think of the one trial, I believe it was trial 4 from DanganRonpa 2, right? From Goodbye Despair, in the Funhouse. Do you remember the Funhouse dilemma? If you play through it, you should remember the Funhouse dilemma. But what made or did not make sense about the Funhouse? That could be it. It could be in that kind of design, except more set in a virtual design, a virtual space. Anything could be a possibility. We just gotta learn how this world works. Didn't think Stalk has anything to do with the case. Maybe not. Head to chapel. Okay, so we do have to head to chapel. Gotcha. That's what we do gotta go to. Just keep over there. Shuichi, could you please come with me?
What happened?
I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. It's right this way. This toilet paper, right? Why would it be in a place like this?
That's right.
It's cold here.
Huh? Which means...
My initial thought was that someone may have come here to defecate.
No.
No, I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. It never occurred to me as I'm doing to expel solid waste in the real world. I'm sorry. Wait.
But...
Still strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Could it be related to the case? And to the triple section of Monopad. I kind of feel like maybe it fell from the top. That's why I want to check the rooftop really bad. But it's not going to let us, is it? Nope. It's not going to let us check the rooftop at all. We have to check the opposite side. We have to check the location. I also do want to check this particular rock. This rock looks really suspicious. Right? It kind of stands out here. Maybe it's meant to be just to catch the board, right? The pseudo bridge that we had, makeshift bridge. But I feel like this kind of it has an outline. Why am I getting bad? Oh, whatever. I'm gonna try to ignore it. Probably just my weird imagination. I'll just go ahead and keep going with it.
1, 2, 1, 2. E is all that remains of a once powerful nation.